Okay, guys, so here's another nice short alternative assignment you can do for me. We're going to graph linear inequalities, but this time they're in standard form, so they can be a little bit trickier, okay? Check this out. So, for example, in this one, it's in standard form. We want it to be basically y equals mx plus b, okay? That we know how to graph like in the previous video pretty well, I hope. So, let's do this. What we're going to do first is take this and solve for y. So I'm just going to do it right here. So I'm just going to minus x both sides. And hopefully you agree, y is going to be less than or equal to 4 minus x. Because the x is gone on the left side, right? Now we could, of course, rearrange this. Y less than or equal to negative x plus 4. Just make sure the 4 stays positive, the x stays negative, right? Because that makes a big difference. So now what? Well, the 4 tells us we start at 4. That's my b, my y-intercept. The negative here is really a negative 1, which is negative 1 over 1. So I'm just going to go down 1 over 1. Down 1 over 1. And the dots are lining up nicely for us. Now, this is a less than or equal to. Right? Less than or equal to. So it's going to be a solid line. Look at your line, guys. What would be less than the line? I would be underneath. I would be smaller than the line, right? Underneath means I'm going to be smaller. I'm going to be a less value than the line. Okay, let's try another one. Again, we're going to solve for y here. I'm going to just simply minus 2x both sides. So y is going to be greater than negative 4 minus 2x, or y is greater than negative 2x minus 4. Our b is negative 4. Start down here. Y-intercept is negative 4. My m, my slope, is negative 2. What does that mean? I'm going to go down 2. I'm going to go over 1. Down 2 over 1 is a slope of negative 2. Let me clean that up a little bit. So we're ready to make our line. Now, guys, this is just a greater than. That means the line must be dotted. Right? Dashed or dotted. Now, guys, look at the line, the dashed line. This is a greater than. Where am I greater than the line? I have to be above the line. I'm going to be over here. I want to be more. I want to be greater than the line. Okay, guys, pause the video if you need to, but let's try this one. Here we go. Let me write it over here so I could show all my work together. First thing I'm going to do is minus x both sides. So negative 5y is going to be greater than or equal to 0 minus x is just simply negative x. Now watch carefully, guys. To solve for y, I got to divide by negative 5 this time, don't I? So I now have y, and over here, the negatives cancel out. I have x over 5. But guys, what happens when you divide by a negative with inequalities? This has to switch. So greater than becomes less than or equal to. So y is less than or equal to x over 5, or y is less than or equal to 1/5 x. Okay? Now notice there is no b number or constant. That means b must have been 0. Y-intercept must be 0. The slope is 1/5. Remember, guys, dividing by 5, same thing as 1/5. What does 1/5 mean? I go up 1. I go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 over 5, right? That's what 1/5 means. Up 1 over 5 spaces. So, we have a less than or equal to. That means the line must be solid. Less than means what? I'm underneath the line. I'm less than the line. I'm smaller than the line. That's what less than means. All right, guys, let's do one more. Last one. Let me rewrite it over here. Okay, I'm going to minus x both sides. Remember, I'm solving for y here. 4y is less than negative 16 minus x. Or we could say 4y is less than negative x minus 16, right? Now what? Well, we still need to divide by 4. Now, guys, I'm dividing by a positive, so this does not switch. It stays less than. 4 divided by 4 is 1y. I hope you understand that's really a negative 1/4 x. Whenever you divide by 4, guys, that's a 1/4. And negative 16 divided by 4 is a minus 4. So, b is negative 4. Start the y-intercept at negative 4. The slope is negative 1/4. That means I'm going to go down 1 over 1, 2, 3, 4. See how I went down 1 and over 4 there? That's what a negative 1/4 slope means. Okay, we're ready for our line. This, however, is a less than, so the line must be dashed. A less than means what? Again, I want to be smaller. I want to be underneath. I'm going to be less than. Up here would have been greater than. I would have been more than the line, right? Okay. So, guys, here's your alternative assignment. 4 inequalities in standard form. Again, take a picture or print it out, whatever. Use your own imagination and smarts on this. And in the course, I want you to take a picture of your work and send it back to me. On 14, be careful. You're going to end up dividing by that minus, that negative, right? So the inequality is going to switch on that one. And here's the last two. So we have a total of 4. On 16, hopefully you notice that minus 2y there, which means when I divide by the minus 2, that right there is going to switch. Just a little hint there. Okay, guys. So you got 2 more short little alternative assignments as of today. Graphing linear inequalities. Please take advantage, guys. Remember, think of your future. You got to make sure you're ready for next school year. You got to make sure in the process you're getting ready also for college. Okay? I'll see you around.